Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another edition of the Dragon's Lair. My name is Brent. Sorry the neighbor is mowing, so if it sounds a little loud, there's nothing I can do about that, but this is the only time I got. You don't need to bark at the neighbor. She's got to bark at everything. Everybody remembers Miss Riley. Riley Coyote. Go down. But today we're going to be going over a flea market haul I got. I talked about, I don't know, 5-6 episodes ago, a flea market that I frequent maybe 3-4 times a year. It was actually closing down in Lewisburg called the Silver Moon, I believe it was. It was going out of business and they were going to tear it down and put I guess a Chick-fil-A and a car wash in. So that was one place where I got a lot of comics, and there's a guy in there that has a lot of dollar comics. So I'm a sucker for dollar bins. But he actually said right behind where the Silver Moon was, there's actually another building back there. It's like a mattress warehouse, but that's only half the building. The other half is like an indoor flea market with various vendors set up. And he just moved a new booth in there. It was one of the ones he had at the Silver Moon. So as far as I know, he's still set up. The Silver Moon just closed like maybe 2 weeks ago maybe, somewhere in there. So they're no longer open, but as long as they haven't closed the new one, that's set up out behind. But I went there maybe a month ago, and that's when he told me that, he was setting up there, and I got a nice stack of dollar comic books. So I'm not gonna drag this out too long, but we're just gonna go over some of these books that I got for $1. And we're gonna start off with Batman number 500. A very, very cool cover. It's kind of like embossed. Maybe I'll take this one out quick. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. Oh, this old tape. Old tape on bags sucks. I don't want to get it stuck on my comics. But I believe this is an embossed cover. Hopefully it don't start raining, because it was beautiful out here. I'm filming this on Saturday. It was beautiful all day, and I was out here just doing yard work and getting stuff ready for summer, and here it is 4 o'clock and it's getting dark, and it's really dark. Oh yeah. So this is one of the nice little, look at that, that is awesome. Very, very cool. But that is Batman issue number 500. Oh, let's find something cool in here. Can't go wrong with Batman. At least I don't think you can. Maybe there's some bad Batman comics out there. I don't know. Little Robin action there. Try to find something with Batman. Oh, we'll go with this right here. Very, very cool artwork. Absolutely loving that book. Not bad for $1. Very, very cool. Put that back in the bag. Loving that book. Then we also got, this is kind of like a thicker, I wouldn't say it's a trade paperback, but it's one of the thicker books like that. This is classic Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back from Dark Horse. Of course, the Batman was from DC. If I didn't say it, I think everybody knows Batman's DC. And we also got another one from Dark Horse. That was number 2. This one's number 2 also, but this is classic Star Wars: Return of the Jedi from Dark Horse. Of course, you can see it's like a square bound, I guess they're called, if I remember right. Very, very cool. And I'm a Star Wars fan, so, I'm a nerd, Star Wars nerd. Next up, we have Cloak and Dagger number 2. Absolutely love Cloak and Dagger. I've always loved Cloak and Dagger. I've always said they should do more Cloak and Dagger, but, you get what you get, I guess. And next up, we have Deathstroke number 37 from DC. I bought that specifically for the cover. I thought that cover was just amazing. Fantastic. Maybe we'll show off a little Deathstroke. We're showing off some DC today. Get rid of that tape. Crows are out. Here, I'll show the cover off again without the bag on there. Hopefully we're not getting too much of a glare. Shouldn't be too much of a glare. The sun ain't shining. It got blocked out. Gosh dang, when the advertisements look better than the artwork. We'll give you some bloodshed though. I have no idea who that is, but dude got like destroyed. So crazy. I don't know if I've read a lot of Deathstroke before. I have a few, but got a few. I think I got them off of Man Aaron, Psychotronic Squirt Gun. But of course, my man Aaron would love this. This is Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man #3, Enter Lightmaster. I'm sure he's already got it anyways. All for $1. You can't beat it for $1. Then we got Marvel Feature presents the astonishing Ant-Man. You fouled up my plans a million times, Pym, but no more. No more. Egghead plays for keeps. Egghead, what a weird villain. Very, very cool. Next up, we got Marvel Spotlight on Captain Marvel #2. Trapped inside Isaac, the living computer, Captain Marvel battles for his life. The madness within. I've never read a lot of Captain Marvel, so I'm not too familiar with all the Captain Marvel stuff. But next up, we have from Marvel, we have Star Wars #86. Still feeling high and mighty, princess. I don't know if I've ever read any of the original Star Wars books from Marvel. I've read some of the newer stuff that's come out here last few years or whatever. But I definitely want to read the original line because I'm just a Star Wars nerd, anyways. Anyways, next up we have the Incredible Hulk #263. Feel the earth under your feet, Hulk. You've been attacked by landslide and avalanche. Once again, sorry about the neighbor mowing. And we got another Incredible Hulk #245. All for $1. Next up is The Brave and the Bold, starring Batman and Black Hawk, #167. I'll buy just about anything Batman, especially for $1. And we got Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man, guest starring Kazar and Zabu, the Sabretooth. I've never heard of Zabu. Gog, He Who Walks the Savage Land. That's pretty cool. Definitely looking forward to reading this book. I am a Spider-Man fan. Him and Wolverine are probably my two favorite superheroes, I guess you can call them. I guess Wolverine's considered a superhero. I don't know. He's a mutant. I don't know. Anyways, next up we have, this is from Marvel, this is War is Hell, A Lousy Day to Die, Blazing Battle on the Bloody Beaches of Dunkirk. This is #13. Series I've heard of, but I've never read. Of course, one of my favorite series ever, we have G.I. Joe starring Snake Eyes versus Scarlet. It says and Ninja Force, but it says versus Scarlet. This is #137. So G.I. Joe from Marvel. Filling in my G.I. Joe run, slowly but surely. Next up we have Marvel's greatest comic starring the Fantastic Four. Trapped in the gruesome grip of Dr. Doom, the world's mightiest fighting team becomes the victims. And I absolutely love that cover. Dr. Doom is probably one of my favorite Marvel villains there is. He's just so amazing. Love him. Very cool. Next up, this is a series I don't know much about. I don't know if it's any good or not, but we have Doc Savage, the Man of Bronze, the brand of the werewolf. This is #7. Nice little 20 center. Hopefully I get this done before my neighbor starts coming down and doing... He does the whole trailer park, so hopefully before he comes down here I get it done. Next up we have Spider-Man Final Adventure, #1. Nice little glossy cover. Very, very cool. I like them glossy covers. Then we got another Star Wars #11 from Marvel. R2-3PO into the ship. My blaster's not stopping this thing. But Master Luke, the ship is sinking. This issue, the fate of Luke Skywalker. Very, very cool. And we also got #85 of Star Wars. The Wrong Places for Hunted Heroes is Hunter's World. Got a little Chewie and Lando and Han on there. By the way, Han shot first. You didn't know, now you know. Stop! And we got 2 more books here, so I'm going to try to make this around 10 minutes. We have Tales to Astonish starring the Submariner. Death Thou Shalt Die. Special feature of an all-new tale of the high-flying defender Nighthawk. Very, very cool. And last but not least, from DC, we have Captain Carrot and his amazing zoo crew. This is number 4. His name is Mud, huh? What do you mean? Watch out for the monster. I don't look that bad. Very, very cool. I've never read Captain Carrot, so that is pretty cool. But that is it for my little haul from the flea market. Like I said, my dogs are going to shut up now. Neighbors get closer, so if you're down in Lewisburg, check out the flea market. We're going to leave it right there. Thanks for watching, guys. It's all cool. It's all good. Have a good one.